Mm.
Mm-mm. So we just had another Black woman in labor being turned away without any type of care or concern for her pain. And she is obviously pregnant. Okay. MJ already told us that they don't really care about us. And Auntie had a baby about 13 years ago. Okay. And I fortunately did not have these types of experiences during my care and upon my delivering my children. But we are living in a different day and time. And just as the police are to Black men, this healthcare system is to Black women. And don't you forget it. Don't ever doubt that. Okay? I'm strongly encouraging you to seek out doulas and midwives. Okay? I am strongly encouraging it. Tap into the community, find you a midwife, find you a doula, find you someone to come and support and be in your corner and advocate for you, especially if you are a single woman. Okay? Especially if you're a single woman. Now, I just want to bring some things to light. I worked in healthcare for a very long time. I retired myself. Some things were going on that Auntie did not like, and I chose to remove myself from said career. Now, I'm going to go over some things that need to happen if you are in labor and you find yourself at the hospital. The hospital has to evaluate you. They have to monitor you, and they have to make sure you are stabilized. Okay, can't turn you away without doing those things. They have to check for dilation. Okay, they have to monitor the baby's heart rate. They gotta assess your contractions, check your vitals, rule out any type of emergencies like preeclampsia, bleeding, or fetal distress. These are not things that are a quick glance, right? And mandatory stabilization before you are leaving the hospital. Okay. Um, you cannot be discharged or transferred if you are not stabilized. Okay. They have to help you manage your pain. Okay. They have to ensure the baby's safety. Um, Excuses that are not tolerated. You not having insurance, that your OB delivers somewhere else, the unit is busy. Staff does not want to deal with it. Okay. Um, Transfers are only if medically necessary and must be approved by a physician and accepted by the receiving hospital. Telling someone to drive yourself or go somewhere else is a violation. If you're reporting if your reporting matches any of these, it's a violation. Okay? Labor and delivery, things that violate. Telling a woman that her contractions to go to another hospital without an examination, making a woman in labor wait because of insurance questions or because labor and delivery is full. Discharging a woman who is not actually stable, still contracting regularly, bleeding, or has fetal concerns. Refusing to assess the fetal heart rate before deciding that she can leave, treating her rudely or dismissively, and providing any actual medical screening exam, failing to document or respond fetal distress. Okay? We witness all these things with either one of these cases or both. Okay? Um, If any of these happen to you, please report, 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 report. Make a complaint, report the hospital, report them to the state, um, record, get video, document, do all of those things, please. Okay? I care about you, Auntie cares about you, and there it just don't make no sense for a woman to be in excruciating pain while pregnant. Just the fact that she is experiencing excruciating pain while pregnant is of concern. And don't let them tell you otherwise. Okay? Again, I'm encouraging you guys to get more familiar with doulas and midwives. It's a new day, it's a new time, and we need to go back to what we used to do. Because the way these hospitals is treating us, mm-mm. If Auntie decides to have another child, I'm staying far away from the hospital. Okay, I'm seeking somebody, at least somebody to come and make sure that my wishes are being met. Um, I just don't understand why people are in the business of healthcare if they don't care, especially dealing with maternity, labor, and delivery. You feel me? These are very precious roles to be taking on, and it should be held in the highest respect and the highest regard. You are helping bring new life into this world, and you should be making it the most pleasant experience possible, because if the mother is traumatized while delivering, how do you think that is going to impact her infant, her baby? Huh? I'm very disappointed, and I really hope that everybody uh who was directly responsible, I hope they lose their jobs. I hope they don't get to be practicing in nursing, labor and delivery, especially ever again. I want people who were around, who were witnesses, okay? Because I know back in my day, if you observed abuse and didn't report it, you were just as responsible. You were held just as responsible. So I want the people who were around, because I know somebody heard those women screaming and agonizing, and nobody checked. Nobody asked, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" Hmm? And then I want these hospitals to be held responsible. I want lawsuits to come down on these hospitals, because that's the only way things are going to change, is when it costs them money. So I hope both these women file lawsuits against the nurses and the hospital. Okay? Hold them responsible, because it's not right. It's not okay. We're not animals. Even animals get treated better than that, right? We're not non-human beings. Black women aren't some super resilient beings. We're human, just like everybody else, and we deserve to be treated like humans. Yes, our circumstances and traumas have forced resilience upon us, but that should not be our base level. That should not be the matter in which we have to operate at every single capacity in life. All right? What happened to those women was downright ugly. And I hope everybody involved get what they deserve.